joining JB Smoove, who's been here all 3 hours after a stellar night of being Mr. Correspondent for the Rich Eisen Show for a second straight year of media night this time around, is right there in the middle, three-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Famer, and my compadre on NFL Game Day morning, and one of my good friends, Michael Irvin. How are you, Irv?
Well, I'm doing well, and I want everybody to know, JB Smoove, he can come out wearing shades. I know everybody's wondering, why Michael has on
why
shades?
do you have the shades on?
Well, because he had on shades. He had on shades. I wanted to wear shades. Listen, everybody, I went to sleep last night. I had a long weekend after whooping Jerry Rice in the Pro Bowl. Let me take my shades off,
okay.
Because I don't want you thinking.
And now here come the glasses.
This is the 96 or 95 Michael Irvin.
No, but
this is the 2015 Michael Irvin. So let me get my glasses on. You see, I'm clear and good. Okay.
Well, in the 2015 Michael Irvin that you are now with these glasses, as you know, Marshall, Mooch, and I occasionally accuse him of these glasses just for effect, just for television purposes, to look more astute, which he already is. You don't need the glasses to come across as something. It's just like he puts them on when he reads for effect.
We did an episode of Curb Enthusiasm about the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, isn't it cool how glasses have gotten
glasses
cool?
Are cool.
You know what I mean? It used to be the thing. I got a couple things. People used to pick at my big lips. You know, I made me walk around as a kid with my lips like this. That's why they're always chapped, right? And now they're paying for lips like this. And I'm like, why did you do that to me? You know what I mean? They're paying for lips like this. So, and now the glasses, so, you know what I mean? It's kind of, you just do your own thing.
So the glasses are real. The glasses are real.
You know these glasses are real. I need these glasses to read.
They're real, man. I can see right from the angle, man. I got dizzy just now. I got a little dizzy.
I'm not that blind.
No.
Now, Irv, JB says you guys met at a baggage claim. Is that what you guys met?
Oh, yeah.
On the same flight one day. We just walked and talked, man, about football, like about life. And this guy's deep. Yeah, outside of football, this man's deep.
Oh,
man.
I know that.
Yeah. He cares a lot about a lot of amazing things.
He spoke at my daughter's baby name.
I love that, man.
My wife Susie and I our rabbi says we've got a guest speaker slot at the end of the ceremony. We looked at each other and we're like, there's one person.
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin.
And then,
how you want to place his line, JB, I know you appreciate a good line better than anybody else. He steps right in the front of the crowd, and he goes, it's only fitting that I'm introduced by a rabbi, because if so many people call me Michael Irving.
Right.
Is what he said. That was the line he said. The whole room fell flat, and then the speech you gave about fatherhood and family coming together on an important moment like that is something that nobody in that room will ever forget.
Yeah, and I meant that, Rich. I love the ceremony, and I love what you guys do within the culture, the baby naming and the bar mitzvah. I just think those are incredible things that I've incorporated in my own world with my kids, because I call it becoming a man, because I think it just sets the tone for where a kid needs to be, and it brings them back to center. A kid may stray, we all have some things that we may stray on, but it brings you back to center. I just love the culture, I really do.
Irvin and JB Smoove along here on the Rich Eisen Show, Michael Irvin. All right, let's get into it here. You really want Johnny Manziel with that star on the side of his helmet? You really would do that?
Well, you know what? I love the game of football, and I think the game of football saves lives. And you can get a football player, young guy. Let's talk about this, the reality. Johnny Manziel won a Heisman Trophy at, 18, 19 years old?
He's still growing up.
Right, still growing up. I don't know why we think because a guy can throw a football, run a touchdown, that all of a sudden it makes him the most mature person in the world. There will come a time when he will cross over that threshold and become a great football player. And yeah, I'm willing to work with him on that, and I hope the Cowboys do get
Well,
him.
the reason, if we're getting into this, the reason why people think that is because here's a situation where most people would kill to do something like that. Have even in the tip of their pinky the amount of talent that Johnny Manziel has, okay, and or have the body in an entire body that he has at the tip of his pinky is what I mean to say.
Yes.
And here he is with football as an opportunity, and he's blowing it.
Yeah.
And he's blowing it, and a coach is fired, and a general manager is going to be fired, and he doesn't even show up for the final game, and people can't understand why. There's an opportunity here that he's not understanding, that football's not saving him right now.
Right, but people also think when you say most people will kill to do that, I don't know if that's true because sometimes a lot of people have talent. You don't have to kill. Just get your butt up and go work every day. Go work hard and magnify and bring out your talent. But a lot of people don't do that. They sit their butts on the couch and talk about the people that do it. So, I'm okay. I know this kid has worked hard to get to where he is. So I'm like, okay, let's give the kid another shot. If Cleveland lets him go, he lands in a better spot. Maybe to get around the right kind of people to undergird him and help him become a better football player that later on will help him become a better man. I really believe in it. I believe that's what the game does.
And you think Dallas would be a spot? It wouldn't be with all sorts of problems, there's
a lot of pressure come with playing in Dallas.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of pressure come with playing in Dallas, no doubt about that.
So you think it could actually work there, though?
I think when you're around people that are more sympathetic and have dealt with issues like the Dallas Cowboys, like a Jerry Jones, who will get in there and talk to him on a man-to-man level and help him come along as a man. I love Jerry. Guys, people talk a lot and say a lot about Jerry. I love the man to death because he helped me become a better man, and he'll take his time. When you know there's somebody really pulling for you up in the higher offices, then it does make a difference. If you have any one iota of man in you, it makes a difference. And I think it can make a difference in this kid's life.
Michael Irvin here with J.B. Smooth.
Yes, indeed.
Here on the Rich Eisen Show, right there.
This man lays it out, I'm telling you.
Oh, every single week.
He's right. He's absolutely right.
You got to use the game to save lives. I really do believe that.
Well, but it comes down to it. We'll find out what happens on March 9th. It looks like that the Cowboys are going to have an opportunity to go get him. Sounds like the Browns are just done with him. They are done with him, is what they said.
That may be a blessing. Let me tell you something. Hey, Johnny, don't worry about that. God is blessing you when the Browns say they are done with you.
We have affiliates in the Cleveland area here on the Rich Eisen Show.
Trust me. Trust me. I feel sorry for all the fans in Cleveland dealing with the Browns. It might be a blessing.
But they've got LeBron. The Cavs are playing much better lately, too.
Yeah, they got LeBron, but they got LeBron back when Steph came alive. It's too late now for that, too. Steph is here. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? He's cool. You're not beating Steph in the squad they got. You know that.
Have you seen people around here are nuts for the Warriors right now?
They should be. They should be. That dude is off the chain. And let me tell you what I'm sick of hearing too.
Please, Irvin.
I'm so tired of hearing people talk. I love Larry Bird. I love Reggie Miller. I love all of these dudes. But they are not Steph. Let's stop playing, man. Those guys took 2 minutes to get that jump off. It was a 2-minute jumper. Steph was like,
ball's gone.
The ball's gone, man. We're in a whole new world, and you have to let the new and be great, and not always trying to tie them back too old. I told my son one time, he was playing basketball, I said, you got to get rough in the middle. You got to bang with some guys. He said, Dad, why do I have to bang if I can cross them over and make the layup? I said, well, okay, Dad couldn't cross over. Go ahead, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to get out of the way and let the new do what they do.
The new will come. And this guy is going to, you'll see in 10 years how the game is going to evolve and how his presence now is going to affect the future of the game.
Tell JB what you told your son about where he can go to school, go to college.
See, being that I am a Miami Hurricane through and through, I told my son earlier, I said, listen, son, there are choices God gives us and choices he doesn't give us. Like, you can't pick your mom, dad, sister, brother, uncle, nephew, niece. You don't make those choices.
Right.
And you can't pick what school you go to. It will be the University of Miami. Every other choice you get. Those are just the choices God gives you, the choices he doesn't give you. And I said to him when he was about 4 years old, 5 years old, real early, I said, if you don't want to go to the University of Miami, that's fine. Tell me now so I can stop feeding you. You know what I'm saying? You can find somewhere else to eat if you're not going to the U.
So the you now, right, and the you when you were there. Would you switch places right now with your kid and put him when you were there? Would you change, and how do you feel about that?
Would I go now to the U?
No. Would you send your son to the U you went to?
Oh, God, yes.
Y'all did a body switch right now, and your son there when you were there.
Oh, God, yes. Are you serious?
Now, would you choose now or when you were there? What's a better system? the better system.
Well, we were.
Think about the era.
We broke all kinds of
Think about
records
everything
when I
you
was
no,
there.
Oh,
think
he's not talking about football, I
Think
don't
about
think.
everything you
Yeah.
did in that era.
Only
Think
he's
about
talking
some
about football.
kid, and think about y'all changing bodies right now, and him
Right.
being there.
But listen,
in that
these are-
era, and you in this era.
Here again, when we talk about on the basketball court and football court, you're getting better and greater athletes, things are happening a lot differently than it is right now than it was then. And it's more. South Beach wasn't South Beach
Everything
when
was
I was
different
there.
back
I
then.
wish it was. I wish South Beach was South. You think I got stories of South Beach was South Beach? When we were with it 58 straight? Oh, you serious?
When I was
man,
when I
don't
watched
know
that
if I would've made
documentary,
it to the
when I
league.
watched that
I don't know if
documentary,
I would have made it to the
when I
league.
watched that documentary, I'm like, damn, they partying.
Yes,
Y'all getting it in back
but
then.
can you if they crank it up now, what they would have, it would be off the chain. What we did would be child's play to the opportunities he would have if he gets back to a national championship. Man, South Beach is off the chain.
Miami's crazy.
I'm
Miami's
from there and I
crazy.
can't go there. I lose my whole family. I'm from there. I don't even go there. You know?
Michael Irvin, JB Smooth. Hey, Irv, I got to ask you because nobody's given it up. Nobody's given up the prediction this far in advance. I know you're probably saving it for game day morning, but give me your prediction.
But I want to wait.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this MVP thing because I want us to deal in some realities,
Sure.
here, guys. Where have you guys seen? And I love it, and I hope Peyton Manning wins because I want him to ride off on a beautiful horse. And I love Demaryius Thomas, who's my man, and I would love for him to win a Super Bowl with his mom watching and all of that. But where have we seen any evidence that there's a possibility of Peyton Manning becoming the MVP in the Super Bowl?
I'll give it to you.
Where have you seen evidence?
Look two places to your or just right next to you on game day morning. Who sits right next to you on game day morning? That'd be Kurt Warner.
Kurt Marshall?
Yeah, Kurt. Whoever thought?
On which one of those shows? We do so many.
I know that. But my point to you is somebody went from the high V to winning it all. There was a time where somebody beat the Patriots because David Tyree caught a ball against the side of his helmet.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You never say never.
No, you never say never.
That's where I'm hanging my hat on.
But we have gone. I had this discussion last night with Phil on Inside the NFL, and these guys, Phil is saying, Phil Sims, and these guys are saying, well, you know, Peyton is happy being a game manager. I'm like, people, let's stop. Let's all stop. I know we all love Peyton, but let's be real. It'll be very difficult with what you've seen of Peyton lately for him to walk away with an MVP now. He's a game manager now. And he's not happy being a game manager. He has settled to this, and he's in the Super Bowl, and it has worked out great, and I hope it works out even better. But there's very few. You haven't seen any evidence that can say he will walk away with an MVP. I hope it does work out that way. But we haven't seen it.
So ask him the poll question, Brockman, before we take a break, and then you can stay one more segment?
Yeah, absolutely. But here, let's move
All right,
this.
go
All right, Irv, which non-quarterback, taking out Cam, taking out Peyton, which non-QB will be Super Bowl MVP?
I took out Peyton for you. You ain't got to take out.
All right, so take Cam out of it, then.
All right, so take Cam out.
Cam out.
Jonathan Stewart, C.J. Anderson, Greg Olsen, Demaryius, any defender.
Or take the defensive field.
It's going. You can see Luke Kuechly because Peyton Manning is playing, and this kid is such an incredible football player that studies and replays. Peyton may throw him a couple interceptions that he can return for a touchdown. I really see Cam or Greg Olsen, my 88 clubber, because, you know, Cam, that's his main weapon is Greg Olsen. So I can see him becoming MVP if it's a non-quarterback.
Who's the better 88 club member playing in the game?
Yeah, both of them.
Demaryius or Greg?
Demaryius. And Demaryius has a shot. It's because Peyton can throw the screen pass, and Demaryius has an ability to take that the distance. Wow. That you got.
Look
Come
at
on,
you.
guys.
You are just like I hope he does it. I hope you. Do you hear this, JB? I hope he rides off Peyton. I hope Peyton does it. I hope I rides off. And then everything out of your mouth after that is absolutely no chance of it happening.
Everything is true.
JB, you tell me if I'm wrong.
Everything
what you've heard.
is true. It's truth. I'm giving you the truth. I'm taking that. My job is to bring the truth to the people.
Yes.
If they don't like it, I can't help that. My mom used to say sometimes you got to give them the turpentine with a little orange juice back so they don't know they got the medicine. That's all. I'm giving you the medicine. Do what you want with it.
Irv is here with JB and you.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. on Audience.